My first college crush turned into something unexpected. Hey guys, welcome to Unique Reddits. Today I've got a wholesome story about a first college crush that turned into something really unexpected. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it. When I first entered college, I wasn't really looking for love. I was more nervous about finding my classes, making friends, and not embarrassing myself on the very first day. But then, I saw her. She wasn't the typical popular type. She had her hair tied in a messy bun, oversized hoodie, and she was carrying way too many books for the first day of class. But something about the way she looked completely lost in her own world caught my attention. I remember thinking, okay, calm down, don't make it obvious you're staring. But I guess my brain didn't get the message because she looked up right at me and smiled. It wasn't just any smile. It was the kind of smile that made your heart skip a beat and your mind forget how to function. From that day on, I found myself noticing her everywhere, at the library, in the cafeteria, even sitting a few rows ahead of me in lectures. But here's the thing. I was painfully shy. Talking to her felt impossible. So, like every other clueless college kid with a crush, I decided the best plan was to admire from a safe distance. Weeks went by. I learned little things about her. She always ordered hot chocolate instead of coffee. She doodled in her notebook during boring lectures, and she laughed at her own jokes when her friends didn't. Every detail made the crush worse. Then one day, fate decided to mess with me. I was running late to class, sprinting across campus with my bag half open, and of course, I tripped. My notebook flew out. Papers everywhere, and before I could even get up, someone knelt down to help me. It was her.
I think you dropped half your life.
I wanted to respond with something smooth, but what came out was, yeah, gravity hates me. Not my best moment. But instead of walking away, she laughed even harder. And for some reason, that broke the ice. From that day, we started talking more. First small stuff, assignments, professors, how bad the cafeteria food was. Then slowly, deeper conversations, her love for sketching, my obsession with movies, her fear of thunderstorms, my fear of, well, literally public speaking. And here's where it gets interesting. One rainy evening, the library was closing early, and we both got stuck waiting for the rain to stop. She pulled out her sketchbook and started drawing me. Now, I was awkward as hell, sitting there while she sketched. But when she showed me the drawing, I was shocked. She had captured every detail, my nervous smile, my messy hair, even the way I was gripping the chair like I might fall off. "That's how I see you," she said softly. I didn't know what to say, so I blurted out, "That's probably the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me." We sat there in silence, except for the sound of the rain, until she asked the question that changed everything.
Are you ever going to ask me out? Or should I do it myself?
My brain froze. Did she just say that? I stammered something like, I was waiting for the right moment. She smiled and said,
This seems right enough.
and that was the beginning of it. What started as a shy, hopeless crush turned into something real, something honest. Looking back now, I realized that sometimes the scariest step is just starting a conversation. That one moment can change your entire story. And that's the story of how my first college crush became my first real relationship. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And hey, if you've ever had a crush story like this, drop it in the comments. I'd love to read them.